You've been asking for it, so here it is. We're running down a bunch of the best stuff out there, and we're kicking it off by taking a look at our picks for the best Bluetooth speakers. Hey everybody, I'm Kris and here are speakers. Now this first pick probably isn't going to surprise anyone, but that doesn't mean it's not worth picking. I'm talking about the Bose SoundLink 3. While it doesn't offer the bells and whistles that many of its competitors do, the SoundLink 3 seems to adhere to the philosophy of do one thing well. When it comes to sheer volume and sound quality, this one is tough to beat. While lack of bass is a common complaint while looking at Bluetooth speakers, that isn't the case here. This isn't going to blow a full hi-fi system or car stereo out of the water, but given the size, the depth and presence of the bass is impressive. If you're looking for a speaker to fill the room at a party, this is going to be your best bet. The only downside here is the price. At $300, this isn't the most expensive speaker on the market by far, but it is more than some people are willing to spend. Don't worry, we've got you covered. Next up, at half the price, is the Creative Sound Blaster Roar. We actually had to break our own rules just to put this speaker on the list. It was only supposed to be 3 items, but not only is the Roar cheaper than the SoundLink 3, it's absolutely packed with features as well. Sure, it plays music over Bluetooth, but it also has a built-in microSD card slot that allows it to function as a standalone music player, a 6,000 mAh battery that can charge your mobile devices, and a voice recorder function. It even works as a siren. In fact, the only major fault of the Sound Blaster Roar is that it might do too much. Despite the hefty battery, it only supports 8 hours of playback time, and the speaker itself is fairly heavy. The latter may not be a minus, especially if you're using this speaker at home, but it does make it less portable. Still, we've never seen a speaker that boasts this many features, and it sounds good to boot. It's even got an internal EQ that can be adjusted by plugging it into a computer. With that feature set, you might expect the price to be insane, but you can actually find the Creative Sound Blaster Roar going for $149 online. Still too much or just too big? How about the JBL Flip 2? The original JBL Flip was a near instant hit, but the JBL Flip 2 took everything great about the original Flip and made it better, while at the same time improving on the faults of the original. For a speaker that you can literally fit in your pocket, as long as you're not wearing skinny jeans, the sound is very impressive. While the cylindrical shape has become more common than it once was, the JBL Flip 2 is still fairly eye-catching, and though it isn't as loud as our first pick, it still gets loud enough without distortion to keep a party going. The battery life is still the weakest aspect of the speaker, but at 6 hours, it's long enough that you shouldn't find yourself running out of juice very often. At $99, the JBL Flip 2 is significantly cheaper than our first pick, but it's not the cheapest item on our list. That honor goes to the Anker MP141. As I said in our review of the Anker MP141, while Anker is a fairly recognizable brand name, the company has its hands in so many areas that you might not know them for the audio products. While plenty of companies with no history in audio make budget Bluetooth speakers these days, it's uncommon that they make them as good as this one. Looking at the MP141 for the first time, even though I had heard good things about it, I was fairly certain that there was no way anything good sounding was going to come out of it. I was wrong. It may not stand toe-to-toe with the SoundLink 3 or even the JBL Flip 2 when it comes to sound quality, but given the tiny size and low price, it would be a crime not to mention the Anker MP141 here. While the heavy-duty look and small size might not be for everyone, the price certainly is, and the 20-hour battery life is another plus. At $39.99, it's a no-brainer. And that is our list of the best Bluetooth speakers. For all the details on everything we mentioned here, check out the reviews over at SoundGuys. We'll have links down in the description, or you can just browse this channel a bit. And that's it for this one, guys. There's plenty more coming, so stay tuned and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video? Let us know. I'm Kris. Thanks for watching.